Doing numbers like equations. Trench talk. When you jump up off the porch as a youngin' and start posting on the block with the junkies and get it bouncing.
Hey guys, man, I'm so happy, so excited that you're here today, man. I thank all my family members, all my great supporters out there, all my great friends out there, man, that have been supporting me, man. Shout out to everybody out there, man. Thank y'all for tuning in today, man. Today I want to talk about what I've been working on, you know what I mean? And me just staying in a positive concept through trials and tribulations, and understanding the end goal at hand. You feel what I'm saying? Today I want to talk to y'all about my new website that I got up, A Will to Win, A Healthy Life. You know what I mean? Me and the wifey came together and we got our own health thing going on right now. We're trying to help many people in the community that may be dealing with certain issues and things of that nature, from diabetes to heart problems and things of that nature. And people that may have problems sleeping at night or a lack of energy. We want to be able to help people in all different categories, man. Our website is all natural, and we got it in different forms, from beauty to weight loss, even people that need the energy and things of that nature. And like I said before, man, before we started this business, we had a goal at hand. Our goal at hand, my wife and I both experienced being in foster care. And me, at the age of like 14, 15, going to foster care, I've always felt that it was a very tough transition going from my mother's house to somebody I didn't know house, and trying to live life, going to school and things of that nature, and just trying to blend in. It was tough. It was challenging. You know what I mean? And I felt like there's a lot of kids out there that need proper guidance to be able to keep their mind together and things of that nature. Because like I said before, as I was going through those transitions, mentally, I was broken. You know what I mean? Being in foster care, no longer having my siblings around for my brothers and my sisters. You know what I mean? My wife and I both experienced the same things. So us building this business was about us not only just building the business, but being able to help people in the community, from people being homeless and people dealing with foster care. You know what I mean? The kids that's dealing with that. That's one of the things that I've dealt with in my life that I felt that really humbled me as a person. Being homeless and really having to find this place to take a shower, find this place to get something to eat when I ain't have nothing at all. It was definitely a struggle, man. So when we built this business and we came together on this idea of putting out these health products and helping the people in the community, we also said we're going to take 10% of whatever we earn and put to the side for we trying to put together a shelter and a group home for foster kids that need that assistance and that helping hand. And that's what we're going to do, man. Today, I wanted to show y'all a few of the products that we've been using on our website, you know what I mean? But I always wanted to take you through a journey, man. Before we met our mentors, right, who is financially free right now, and they're showing us we building, I always had to learn this, man. You got to take it one step at a time and understand the process. And it's all about faith. Faith is what allow your businesses and allow your ideas and your dreams to come true. With a lack of faith, you won't get there. But I really appreciate all my friends and family that pour in positive energy on a regular basis. And I thank them for that. You know what I mean? And it's so appreciative that they would take their time out to come to my events, to support me by buying products. You know what I mean? I really thank them for that, man. See, me, I always like to give people what they actually need in their life. You know what I mean? Like I said, I had my mother and different people that had pain issues. We also got a pain cream that we use. We use this spray. You know what I mean? It don't take nothing but a little bit. You spray it right there on that spot, and you rub it in, the CBD spray. This is a cooling spray. You know what I mean? You spray it and you rub it in. You know what I mean? And that spot that you was having that pain, that really numbed the pain. I had it when I was we had a business meeting or whatever out of town in St. Louis, and my feet was hurting really bad. You know what I mean? Dealing with diabetic issues and things of that nature. I sprayed it on the bottom of my feet, rubbed it in, and it just numbed that pain for me. And like I said, if you're having those pain issues, we want to make sure you get the right product that fit your situation. You know what I mean? But like I said before, man, I've always had an idea of being an entrepreneur. I always had an idea of creating great things in my community. And like I say, I never knew how to put it together. For me to have a mentor, right, that's willing to help me to get to that place where not only having success in my business, but being able to go out and create the homeless shelter I've been dreaming of doing, for helping the people that's on the street, and also building a group home that's going to help kids. You know what I mean? We really trying to involve the environment. We see a lot in the community, people dealing with depressions and sadness, and they don't really have nobody to come to. I've been there so many times in my life, but like I say, as I go to God and I thank God for all He have done for me, He began to put people in my life that's pouring in positive things for me, positive information. You know what I mean? Where like it's a lot of books that I've been reading on, and a lot of things that I've been listening to lately that's encouraging me to stay in a positive mindset at all times, no matter what the scenario or situation is. Because there's a lot of people out here that love what I do, love what I stand for. And like I said, when I met my mentors, you know what I mean? When I first got into it, I was like, what is this? And then I started to see that it's people out there that actually want to see you win. Not just you and your family win and have success. You know what I mean? And for me, I've always been a giving person. That's how my mom was her whole life when she had her daycare business. She always loved giving back to the hood, to the projects and stuff like that, helping the kids out there. And it's something that was always instilled inside of myself to do the same things. When I was homeless, I always felt that it's something that I can do to help those individuals that's in that struggle. If it's not housing and things of that nature, to be able to give them a warm place to go to their job and to start establishing their stuff again from their fall and to get back on their feet. And then the kids that's been going through foster care, things like different homes where they felt like they maybe not been treated well. You know what I mean? To give them that counsel and that person that are coming there to get pouring that love into them. Because we want to build a community of people that know how to properly communicate and also give love, genuine and pure love to one another. You know what I mean? It's like I said before, growing up in Tyler Park in Norfolk, Virginia, you know what I'm saying? I was always that kid that was the odd guy out. You know what I mean? I never was the guy that fit in, you know what I mean? Because of how I think and how I move and things of that nature. It just didn't click with most people. You know what I mean? I've always was that. So like when I was homeless, I didn't really have a lot of people that was willing to help me, willing to say, you know what, come on and do that. But I did have a few friends, a few family members that seen me and they did what they could for me. And I appreciate all their efforts because like I said before, those experiences made me who I am today. And I'm thankful for God letting me to fall and to understand that process of building. And that's what I'm learning now. And it's like, take it one day at a time, one step at a time. You know what I mean? Everything's going to get to the position of where you're trying to get it at. You know what I mean? That's why I say when me and my wife sat down and we talked about this, and we was going through multiple ideas about our center of what we was trying to do in our homeless shelter. Because we both know, she knows from a woman's perspective and I know from a man's perspective. So when we bring these ideas together, we're really going to be able to help the community. See, my business is about that. It's about helping people. You know what I mean? Because that's who I always been my whole life. If you was to talk to anybody and ask them a question about me, they say that man would give him the shirt off his back to you. And that's what it's all about, is helping the people in the community. Because I felt like this is a person right now that feel completely lonely, nobody to talk to, nobody to give them guidance. And I encourage people to come in, go to I got an email right down there in the description box. If you, let's say you got a job and you feel like it's not getting you to that place called there, come on in and let's talk to the mentors. They got some great guidance that can get you on your feet. When we put together this e-commerce business, you know what I mean, the will to win a healthy life, me and the family, you know what I mean, with our mentors showing us how to build assets, you know what I mean, revenue sharing and things of that nature. This is what I learned from just reading books and my mentors. It's like, you notice how a person will get a lot of money and what they do with all that money they get. The first thing they do is begin to just spend money with no returns. That's not how you build your money up. You got to learn how to save. You got to learn how to budget. You know what I mean? And these mentors are showing us all of these things, how to budget, how to save, you know what I mean? How to place things in the right place. You get a better job, you get more money, and you put out a bunch of money with no returns. You need to build assets where you always getting money coming in. And this is why we started our business. We started our business with the idea of helping family and friends, and being able to help the community. One of my biggest dreams is my homeless shelter, and being able to put together my group home the right way, was room and space, computer labs. I want to be able to put it together so the kids would have a great experience. Because I know when I was in foster care, I had a lot of experiences that was hurtful, you know what I mean? And I had some that was good. But like I said before, that's life in general. You know what I mean? Because everybody ain't genuine. Most people just want money, and that's it. There's no love in it. See, me, it's love because I come from that. My wife come from that. We both experienced it, those homeless situations, and also being in foster care. That's why it's like, it's on my mind to help those people in those predicaments. You know what I mean? You got to think about it. We had me doing security and my wife being a teacher. This is what we would do. We go get some meat and stuff like that, make spaghetti trays, go out there, pass it out to the homeless and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And that's just with the little money we had from our little jobs or whatever. Now that we building this e-commerce business up right now, with the help and the support from all the people in the community, you know what I mean? Now we're going to be able to reach out further, to be able to bring things and hold, you know what I mean? Like I say, that's my dream. That's always been my dream. That's why I'm building this business. That's just why I always keep my faith. And that's why I always keep pursuing, and knowing the process is about me evolving as a person. Like I said before, I grew up in a hood just like most people grew up, you know what I mean? Low income neighborhoods and things of that nature. But that don't make that right there is what created the spirit in me to see things in a positive concept, meaning that I know what goes on out there, but I don't have to be a part of that part. I can be a part of the positive part of changing kids' lives, changing that person's life that fell down, maybe homeless for a little bit, but has an ability or a trait or a skill that can get them to the next level. He's just struggling right now. And that's always been my goal, man, to help those people in need like that. Because I remember, man, I'm going to tell you a story, man. I was working at the peanut factory, right? I think it's a chocolate factory or a peanut factory. And I remember it was in Pop Place. And literally, I had nowhere to sleep at. I'm literally outside. I didn't have no food. I didn't have nowhere to sleep, and I had no food. So I would go to work hungry. And I'm doing 12-hour shifts. 12-hour shifts, man. I couldn't wait till my check. And they talking about every 2 weeks. So you got to think about it. And then, you know what I'm saying? You got to think about, are you going to pay for food? And the money wasn't like that. You know what I mean? You had to make decisions right on the fly. Either I'm going to go to a hotel or I'm going to pay for food. You got to pick one of them. You know what I mean? You get your little $100 check or $200 check. It's not enough money to keep you in a hotel long enough, especially how high hotels is nowadays. You know what I mean? And those was the struggles that I dealt with being on the street. I had to make a decision. And like I said, I thank God for blessing me with my place, but it all came from the assistance from the people. You know what I mean? I prayed to God multiple times about my situation. And like I say, for me, it's just growing. I was willing to go to work. I was willing to do these things. I just came on hard times, and I really didn't have nobody to lean on. You know what I mean? That's why I say it's so important for me to be able to do this, because I understand that position where everybody don't have a lot of family. Everybody don't have a lot of friends. And that's one of them people that don't got a lot of friends or got a lot of family members that's willing to go that far to help me like into that point. You know what I mean? But I do appreciate all the things that they've done for me. But everybody ain't going to be willing to let you stay in their house. Everybody ain't going to be willing to, hold you down. You know what I mean? It's like that sometimes in life. And like I say, I get it. I understand it. That's why I always wanted to be that guy to help. I know I can't help everybody, but I definitely can put together a process where I can reach a lot of people in those circumstances and let them know they got a shoulder to lean on. And like I say, I dealt with a lot of harsh realities going in those shelters. You're talking about a kid that, you know what I mean, was living in foster care, and I was living in some pretty nice houses, having some pretty good experiences, to going to homeless and not having nowhere to go, being lost. You know what I mean? As a kid, you're trying to find your way, your purpose in life. You know what I mean? Before I found this business and the identity of it, you know what I mean? I've always had an entrepreneurial soul and heart. It started with the YouTube, and then like I said before, I did many other ventures. You know what I mean? I just never really had the mentor to really guide me properly to be able to do budgeting and different things, concepts that you need to know about money. And, you know what I mean? That's why I say I encourage people out there that's looking for a different way out other than the 9-to-5 way. and you trying to expand yourself, get in the email right now. Come have a personal conversation with me, and we gonna connect you to the mentors, because these guys are financially free. You know what I mean? Like, we are trying to work to that point, and we're not gonna stop working. We're gonna keep grinding. We're gonna keep putting in effort, because that's what it's all about. You know what I mean? Not giving up. No matter what the situation is, not giving up, believing in yourself, and understanding that the process is for you to be financially free. This world is not easy. This life is not easy. It's about you being willing to keep fighting. And that's what it's about. I've been broken so many times in life. Like I told you, foster care to being homeless. You know what I mean? My sister is now with me and the wifey, and she partner, she doing her thing. The mentors are actually helping her in her process, man. You got to think about it. Me and my sister, you know what I mean? We had a crazy lifestyle growing up in foster care. You know what I mean? Seeing my sister for the first time was, I mean, man, my heart just was dropping. You know what I mean? Even the hoods couldn't amount to the time that we lost as kids and things of that nature, those birthdays that we missed and stuff like that. You know what I mean? My mom got really badly sick, and that situation happened. You know what I mean? I'll never forget it when they took my sister out of the foster home. I didn't even get to see her before she left. You know what I mean? Me as a little young boy, man, it hurted me deep. It hurted me deep, man. I'll never forget that, man. Like, and then when I see my sister now, and it's just like, it's crazy what we had to go through as kids, man. We really had to go through it. You know what I mean? It's like, it's those moments, man, when like I say, I see my little brothers, I see my sister is touching in me. You know what I mean? Because nobody deserves to be in foster care. Nobody don't deserve to be homeless. Nobody deserves to live a lifestyle of hurt and pain. And like I say, I've been through it where, like as a kid, you got to think, my sister's been with me the whole time prior to us leaving our mom's house, her getting sick, and us being in foster care, and then us living together, and they taking her out of the home, and me not never being able to see her again. You know what I mean? And then that night, I came to my sister on Facebook. I told her about what the mentors been doing for us and how they've been helping us. And she came along with it, you know what I mean? And we've been just building and just trying to piece together that broken piece that was in our home and our family, you know what I mean? And just building that love back. My wife and my sister are like best friends, you know what I mean? It's like, I think what the business have done for us and what our mentors have done for us has been life-changing. I really appreciate everything that came with this, you know what I mean? I really do. That's why I say when I reach out to my people and I talk to them on a deeper level, I always ask them, is this job or whatever you doing right now, is it really helping you? You know what I mean? That's what I always say. Is it really helping you? Is it really getting you to that place where you really satisfied? You know what I mean? So I'm really thankful for the business. I'm really thankful for the mentors. I'm really thankful for what me and my wife is creating and what we putting together. Like I say, this journey right here has really changed our life. And I really thank the supporters out there that's been shopping with us, coming to the website. And like I told you before, it's all about getting the things that you need for your life. If you're having a problem sleeping at night, we got the gummies for sleeping at night. You got problems at sleeping, we got the gummies for that. And like I told you before, even people that's dealing with stress and life is really getting you down, we got the less stress, more yes vitamins right there on our website too. You know what I mean? And we also, you know, the kids and things of that nature, we want to keep our kids healthy, and we want them to move into, you know what I mean, their bodies being healthy, them being athletes, you know, playing basketball, football, or whatever they like to do. We want to make sure they're healthy too. So we also got the vitamins for the kids, you know what I mean? So they can be right. So like I told you before, whatever you having problems at, and like I said, if you're a woman and you trying to do the makeup thing and that's where you leaning more to, we also got a department for that. You know what I mean? I got a little, like I told you before, we also doing samples too. If you hit me on the email, we'll send you a sample of the something that you're trying to try out that you really need for yourself, and we'll give you a sample of that. You know what I mean? Just email me, and we're going to connect all the dots for that. You know what I mean? Like I said, this is all about a fellowship and the realization of what we building and what we putting together. You know what I mean? Like I said before, I thank all my supporters. I thank all the people that watch my content. I thank everybody that always been pouring into me. I don't take nothing for granted. But yeah, this is one of the lip glosses right here. I thought it was so cool when I seen it. You know what I mean? It lights up, the glow in the dark. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? For the women and stuff like that. Like I said, we got that whole department, the breakdown of, you know what I mean, everything that we got on the website is all natural. You know what I mean? Definitely come over there, Will to Win. A Healthy Life, you know what I mean? Me and the wife, you put it together. And like I told you, we striving to put together our 2 centers, a home of the shelter and our center for the foster kids, you know what I mean? That's our goal at hand as we building our projects up, as far as our e-commerce business. You know what I mean? Each time we make a sale, 10%, we putting that towards that, you know what I mean? We just building, you know what I mean, as we go. And like I told you, I thank everybody out there that's already been supporting, already having our back, already understand what we standing for. And let everybody know I'm a pure-hearted person, man. You know what I mean? Very, very, very pure-hearted person that really love the community, really love the people. All my guys from the neighborhood that I see in jail, out of jail, that just came home, or whatever the case may be, I encourage you to hit, look, if you on Facebook, give me a call. If you, know what I mean, if you looking at this video, get right there in the email me and talk to me. We're going to have a conversation if you would like to expand yourself a little bit more, or be partners with me, and we can work together on building this thing together. You know what I mean? I'm all about team. I'm all about working with the community. I'm all about fellowship and friends. You got to think, I ain't really a person that got a whole bunch of friends and stuff like that. I love meeting new people. I love having great conversations. And I love for us to just genuinely have love for one another, genuinely want each other to win. That's what it's about. It's about wanting your brother to win, wanting your sister to win. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I ain't perfect. I ain't no person that's super rich or none of that. I'm building as each day come. And I'm learning from the mentors that's already rich, that already got it set in stone. You know what I mean? They already got all those things that I'm trying to get to and build to. You know what I mean? They already got their things that they doing where they giving back to their community. My thing is really the homeless and people in foster care, because that's what I experienced in my life. That means a lot to me. I don't care what nobody say. Doing that, once I get those things built and put together, man, it's gonna be I'm gonna be tearing up, because I can help somebody that was in my position. You know what I mean? Like I say, I ain't no perfect individual, none of that. I went through those hard times, sleeping at bus stops, not having nowhere to go, nowhere to wash up, nowhere to eat. You know what I mean? Or being in foster care and one of your siblings, like your sister, never being able to see her for years. You know what I mean? Being that she's in the program and the system and things of that nature, and being broken as a kid from that. Still to this day as a man, when I see my sister, I'm still not healed from those wounds. But like I say, as I pray to God and as I keep getting my counseling and talking to my mentors, I'm just strengthening myself. We strengthening our bond and our relationship. And we got to understand that, man, we shouldn't have had to go through this and that. But like I say, God did everything for a reason, man. You know, I love my mother. I love my father. You know, I mean, my father just came from the hospital the other day, gave me a call and stuff like that. I'm definitely about to send him some sample packs and stuff like that. I know he deal with aches and pains and stuff like that, so I'm probably going to send him some creams. I gave my mom, we also got the immunity boost things out there for your drinks and stuff like that, your waters and stuff. You know what I mean? To boost your system up during this time. You know, everybody getting their little colds and stuff like that. So we got the immunity boosters. And like I told you, that we got that kombucha. I'm about to put the kombucha in here too, man. That's for the gut health. You know what I mean? Yeah, we got it all, man. We really trying to lean on the health tip, or all natural products. You know what I mean? Like I say, man, once you try the products, that's why I say if you want a sample of something, hit my line and we're going to talk about it. You feel me? We're going to talk about it, what's your needs and stuff like that, and how we can help you. Anybody in your family that need a particular item, you know what I mean, health-wise and stuff like that. We also got the women pack too, as far as the vitamins. We got the man pack too. So like I say, all the nutrients and things that you need in your body. We got all the vitamins that you know what I mean, you can think of on our website that really help you. You know what I mean? All natural things, you know what I mean? You know, everybody's trying to move away from chemical products anyway. And like I told you before, I know a lot of people, when they clean up, they want to use natural things. They don't want to be putting out a whole lot of stuff that's toxic for the environment. You know what I mean? So like I say, come to the website. We got the home products. And like I said, we got a lot of products for beauty. And like I said, we got it in multiple categories. And I mean, it's all about that. You know what I mean? Whatever you need, you can get in the comment section, tell me what you're looking for and what is your need and what is your desire right now. And I'm gonna hook you up. If you need a sample it first to see how good it works, hit me in the email And we're going to talk about it. Whatever you need, you know, we're going to talk about it. We're going to build. It's about having fellowship, friendship, you know what I mean? Building a good relationship with one another. You know what I mean? It's like in the world we live in right now, I know things are a little crazy, but we can change the narrative about building and working together. And I'm not perfect in any form of fashion, but every day I try to come out and pour out positive information, positive messages, because I understand that life can be rough, and sometimes it pulls you away from the people that can heal you. Sometimes you're going hiding when you need to be having a conversation to build yourself back up. And it's not good to do that sometimes. Sometimes it is, sometimes it ain't. You know what I mean? Ooh, I like this kombucha. It's like a pineapple flavor. Really good. Really, really good. I like that pineapple flavor. You know what I mean? Good smell to it. Like I said, it's good for that gut health. Normally, I take this at nighttime. Normally, I use this at night. I use this at nighttime before I go to sleep. You know, eating all them crazy foods and stuff. But yeah, we building together, man. I'm all about working with my fellow people out there. You know what I mean? Building the foundation. You know what I'm saying? It's a process, man. And I say I'm willing to take that process, you know what I mean, to get to my goals. Like I told you, man, it's going to be a blessing for me to be able to do that thing. Like, you know, most people, we all got dreams and things of that nature. I just say me being homeless and me being in foster care, it really did something to me. And it always made me feel like if I ever get an opportunity to help those people that went through what I was going through, I'm going to do it at a high level. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to really do it. I'm going to take care of it at a real high level because I know that, man. I know that feeling when you hungry, ain't got nothing to eat. You know what I mean? Like I say, I work in a job. I ain't had no food to eat, nothing. You know what I mean? I was just starving doing a 12-hour shift until I got paid, and you was getting paid every 2 weeks. So I was just literally starving out there. And I would get a little church here and there. And other than that, I was just starving. I had nothing, man. I had nothing to eat. You know what I mean? I ain't had no way to sleep or none of that. I mean, I had to do what I had to do. You know what I mean? Go to work. You know what I mean? Like I say, what I'm doing right now and what I'm putting together right now, I'm going to help that guy that's in that same position. You know what I mean? Had to sleep at a bus stop or be up all night, then go had to do a 12-hour shift. We're going to change the narrative about all of this, man. You know what I mean? I'm going to help as many as I possibly can. That's why I'm building this business right here. You know what I mean? Each sale that I make, 10% going to go towards us building our two businesses. I mean, both of these things that we put together is going to go to the homeless shelter and our group home. 10%, we're going to keep splitting it up, and we're going to keep saving it up until we can put it together the right way. Because like I said before, I really want to help those people that's in those predicaments and situations. You know what I mean? I really thank the people that stood in the gap for me and helped me in my situation when I was out there. You know what I mean? It's only right for me to give back and do the same as people did for me. You know what I mean? This is the righteous thing to do. You know what I mean? I thank God for all that He's done for me. I thank God for my kids. I thank God for my family. And I thank God for all my friends and people out there that always supported me, man. Every time that I see my views or I see somebody shopping or buying from me, and I remember my aunt, she came to one of my events and situations, my launch party, and I really appreciated that. Yeah, I mean, I really appreciate all my family and the people out there, friends and family that always supported me, man. You know what I mean? I've been seeing a lot of people passing away and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I remember Levi. Levi was one of the people that when I was a kid in high school, I would skip school to chill with Dolo and Levi. You know what I mean? Because they were the guys I looked up to. You got to think my father was in jail a lot most of the time when I was a kid. So I didn't really get a chance to have a father figure around in the house. I mean, just had my mother. She did the best that she could possibly do while my father was doing multiple prison sentences. You know what I mean? So I'm one of them kids that really came from them projects, and I really understand the hurt and pain that we go through in those projects. And I know, man, life ain't pretty. Things ain't pretty all the time. But I believe that one day, I mean, like I said, one step, we just got to keep trying and trying and trying and just not giving up. Because I tell you, man, when I was in those positions, I definitely felt like giving up, man. I mean, I went from praying all the time to not even praying no more because I was hurting so much. And that's why I say, man, I just encourage people to just believe in your dreams, believe in what you're doing, because I believe in mine. And I know, man, everything ain't perfect every day, but I know if I keep working hard, keep trying, keep putting forth effort, great things gonna come for me. And I believe that cold-heartedly. I believe that deeply in my heart that everything's gonna work out. Everything's gonna work out. I believe, you know what I'm saying? I still remember seeing my sister, you know what I mean, as we went to our event together, and I just thought to myself, man, so many years that went past, man. You know what I mean? A lot of times our families be broken, and there's nobody that really heal it. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I don't know, man. Every time I think about it, it's just that feeling you get in your heart. You know what I'm saying? If you ever been through foster care or your siblings just being gone, I'll never forget, man. My mom was doing a birthday party for my brother, and they had took my sister. All my brothers was gone, and my mom had a cake and ice cream and everything for my birthday. It was little kids, and they were so excited. It was like 14, 15. I'm looking at my mom, and I'm looking at my sisters and brothers, and man, I had to hold back my tears because I seen them having so much fun. But it hurt me that we wasn't together no more. We still a family, but we wasn't together no more. It hurted me, man. It hurted me deep. And I looked at that, man, I'm like, dang. You know what I mean? I miss my mom. I miss my family. You know what I'm saying? It's like the system had us. Like, wasn't no way to really put it together again. You know what I mean? Being that my mom was so sick. You know what I mean? Man, I was like, that day really hurt me deep, man. I couldn't even participate in the activity that I was hurting so deep. Looking at them, they were so excited, having so much fun. They was kids. They ain't really know. I'm 14, 15, so I'm looking at this like, dang, man, we don't deserve this. We don't deserve this life, man. We don't deserve this, man. And it killed me in the inside. I remember going home, boy, and I cried. I ain't gonna even lie, I cried tears, man. Looking at my sisters and brothers, man, and my mom just being so, you know what I mean, so sick and out of it. You know what I mean? Man, damn, them days, man, it took so long for me as a young boy to really heal my mind from that. Because my mom was my everything. She was like superwoman to me. You know what I mean? To see her broken like that and sick and not being able to really take care of herself anymore, man, words can't describe that pain. Like, still to this day, I deal with it. When I talked to my mom the other day and I talked to my dad the other day, it's like those memories still hunt me. That's why I say, man, my cause and what I do, it's deep, man. It's deep. It's a deep wound. People don't even know that because they don't take the time to get to know you. They just judge you off of a picture or a video. They don't get to know that pain that I really went through as a kid and as a child. And some people don't care to know. You know what I mean? But when you really get down to the real route and really learning that person, you'll understand that, man, that man ain't had no perfect life at all. He really went through some real stuff, man. And like I say, I always stand on purpose, you know what I mean? On positivity. Cause that's all we got out here is that. We can't lean on the negative, man. We gotta keep our minds on the positive, no matter what the scenario situation is. And like I said, I thank everybody that always had my back. I thank them all the way. I've all the way thank them, man. Because I know this life right here can take your joy away. But if you, and I mean, you can't lose your faith, man. That's what God been teaching me. You can't lose your faith. You got to believe when nobody else do. Even when you crying at night and you miss your family and stuff like that. I know some guys in jail that's just like, dang, I messed up. I understand that. You messed up. It don't mean you got to give up. It ain't over yet. I can't wait to be able to help my brothers that's in jail that come home. When I get this thing to where I wanted to get it to, financially, like I say, I'm really going to try to do a lot, you know what I'm saying? A lot for the people, man. Because that's what it's all about. It ain't about jewelry and stuff like that. It's about helping your brethren, man, your sister and your family, people in these neighborhoods that's really hurting. I listen to a lot of stories over the years, man. People telling me real stuff, and I always sit back and say, I understand. Cold-heartedly, I understand everything you saying. I get it. When I heard that pain, I was like, man, I don't even want to tell you my story because I'm going to let you heal right now. I'm going to listen to you, and I ain't going to say nothing. I'm going to just let you heal right now. But this is what I'm working on, man. This is what I'm doing. I'm standing a positive concept, and I'm loving what I'm doing right now, and I appreciate all the support that's been coming. And that's all I got to say, ladies and gentlemen. I thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all can get right down to the description in the email, talk to me, get in the comments, have a conversation with me, and it's going to be powerful. It's going to be genuine. It's going to be real. I love y'all, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. Hey, guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and also hit that like button. And when you hit that notification bell, it will always let you know every time that I upload new content.